is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Chargers of San Diego taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys put together a strong opening month, winning 3 out of 4 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
A gain of 12. And a San Diego first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. Complete. Jefferson the target. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think plays like that will give them some confidence, something sorely needed going against this unit.
Now here's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
13 yards on the play.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Quentin Johnston, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that, that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
46-yard line.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
We'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
At the Chargers' 6-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Herbert. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Up the middle they go. Walters powering his way forward. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0.
14. Chiefs.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points up. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert now. Complete to Johnston here. 2nd down and 8.
Johnston. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Walters. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Intended for A.J. Barner. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Over the middle, complete. That's Walters. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On a jet sweep, it's McConkey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
34-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. 7 yards there at a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him man complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd down and 3. They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Herbert throwing again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
On for the Chargers field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
A.J. Barner, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
Now here's Mahomes. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
At the 12-yard line.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Chiefs are going to be set up at a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Chargers to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Chargers 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's
Herbert now. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball at the turf at your running back's feet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Herbert finds Johnston. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Chargers.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the catch made by Walters. And he gets us one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Jefferson. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here?
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass complete to Royals. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Now it's Herbert. Little pitch and catch here to Rudolph. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
And the San Diego first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Back to throw. Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Mahomes.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brings up 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses that are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
On the give, this is their fullback. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. This to possibly force OT. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete.
That's interference.
But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defense.